All right. The order is Max. The
Most
order.
likely to be on the run from the law.
No,
Oh,
no. The order is
Good guess.
that is it's Jeffrey, Max, Avery, Josh.
Most likely to make a list that flatters themselves.
That is good. That is good. It's very similar to Josh's recent guess. It's more a secondary characteristic of being in that state of circumstances.
Most
Most
likely
likely
to
to
get
turn
caught.
themselves in.
Jeffries, most likely to get caught, the soonest getting caught while on the run.
If you were on the run, how would you go about it? Are we going camping? Are we fleeing the country if possible? Are we
I would hide right under their noses. I would be in the alley behind the police station.
Hence Jeffrey
against the
first.
list?
They
Yeah.
would never think to look there.
I mean, I'm pretty immediately going to try to honestly denser area, but I'm gonna shave both head and face right away and get some glasses. Steal from the store. I my biggest immediate concern is getting cash because I can't use a card and I would need to get cash immediately, but that's very trackable right away. So trying to get a trusted friend to get me an amount of cash that I could pay them back for.
Are
Um,
you approaching this like it was not a premeditated crime?
it's no, it's something that I that happened and I need to scram fast. Yeah,
Okay.
crime of passion.
yeah. Um, so yeah, I think it's a lot of movement right away. I'm trying to get like I know like I'm trying to fucking I don't know. I don't know. Stealing some stuff, stealing a razor, going into a Panera bathroom, shaving my face and head. Why Panera is your first question? It's probably the bathroom I spent the most amount of time in high school because there was one around from my high school. So in my head, the immediate use of needing a public bathroom, Panera pops into my head. It would probably actually be a Starbucks bathroom because they are single use and they have to give you the fucking password.
Oh, Panera's not single use?
You're not allowed to flush more than once.
Single use as in how many people are in the bathroom at
Right. Is Panera,
My
like,
bad.
are
I
there multiple
misunderstood.
stalls?
the Panera across from my high school had multiple stalls, so it would probably be not the best one to shave my head in.
Mm.
Probably.
I'm going camping.
Yeah,
But since I'm on the run from the law, I
you
am going to do it the right way so I don't get caught and register with my full legal name on the DNR website for the state that I'm currently in, and make sure that I reserve a campsite in a state park, and then I'll just go there.
will they have a will they get notified that you used your full legal name to reserve it?
Yeah, and I'll be arrested immediately. It was a joke.
Cool. Just making sure. I was making sure I wasn't like there wasn't a loophole I didn't understand.
No,
When
no.
you do that, they're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Fair game. He's fine. I love that doing like elevating it to a national or like a state park type of deal sort of elevates the type of law enforcement involved.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the coolest kind. The
It's
kind that normally they're just wrangling owls, but today they've got to come after me.
It's the best day of their career. They're like, that was fucking fun. We had to get that guy who was stupid enough to use his real name. Um, yeah, if you get caught by like the police, it's like, okay, that sucks. But fish and game, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think we'd have fun together. I think that I could, put on a ghillie suit, maybe, get a coyote fur, put it around my head. I could leave little tracks for them. I could wear like Bigfoot shoes with the imprint on the bottom, and then it would be like a Wes Anderson film where they'd be tracking me through Tateguchi State Park,
That'd be fun. Where's Tateguchi?
okay. The
Northern
list
Dakota.
is, ooh, okay. The list is Jeffrey,
Jeffrey.
Josh, Max, Avery.
Jeffrey, Josh, Max, Avery. The most fun to hunt in a state park if you're a fishing game play.
Maybe fair, but
Yeah.
not what I was going for.
Jeffrey would be easier to catch, but the image would be fun. So, he does that.
I would like gallop. Josh would just run, and I would gallop away. It would be like, all right,
Jeffrey, Josh, Max, Avery.
are we still in this general theme?
It's related to something Josh just said.
Bigfoot.
Yep. No, not at all.
Jeffrey, Josh,
He's stupid.
Max, Avery.
Not Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
It's never
It's something about
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Smallest to largest
Let
feet.
Bigfoot go.
Jeffrey, Josh, Max,
That's
Avery.
you one time. You freak out.
Biggest to smallest penis.
That's it.
Yep, and that's Yep.
It's the
No.
list.
That's the list. It's more related to movies. I'm keeping it topical.
I don't know any Bigfoot.
Most likely to get cast in a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
look at
good.
that.
That's good. That is absolutely
And Jeffrey is bounds and leaps
Leaps
ahead of every
leaps ahead. That's actually
like
that's a good list. That's a good list.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's I mean, we're a movie podcast, so I think we should know this. Tangentially, we're a movie podcast the way jerking off when you're 14 while thinking of your second cousin is incest. You know?
What?
Not like fully there. But
All
it's
right.
like,
No, I get it. I get it, dog.
Hopefully, we're like a hopeful movie
yeah,
podcast.
we're like
We've all been there.
We're like, you don't want to tell, like, you wouldn't tell people about it because it might seem like that, but it's definitely not incest.
Yeah, your second cousin.
We're
Yeah,
an
you're not
aspirational movie
nothing.
podcast.
And you're 14, it's like, yeah, like things are gonna happen.
Yeah,
You know?
and you don't
Right.
tell someone
Yeah.
till what?
You're in Milwaukee for
25
one
years
weekend.
later, and you're just
Yeah.
like,
You're
You
playing
honestly
kickball,
didn't even know
you
you didn't even know you were related. You thought they were there for a different event, you know?
You're at the
yeah,
family
it was,
reunion.
you're
You're
all wearing the
same
same
color
t-shirts that
shirts.
say McCune family reunion, but you just assume she kind of wandered in somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
with,
like
I'm with you.
all right, it's been a long intro. Everyone, let's get started.
We're just cutting that bit. Yeah. We're
Well,
cutting that whole
whoa.
movie thing.
Welcome
The
to
director
Gaslight
thing.
Game Show. Nothing's getting cut from that beginning. Hey everyone, and welcome to Gaslight Game Show, the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. This is episode 15 of season 2, Thor. Every week, a movie is selected and we all watch it. And every week, each of our 3 contestants creates their own character and writes reviews for that film in their voices. The contestants swap their creations amongst themselves and read each other's work here live for the first time, responding to questions as the characters they wrote for one another. The catch, I have to guess who originally wrote what. Every episode has a winner and a loser. Winners get rewarded and losers get punished. No one's safe, not even me. God, it threw me off that you guys didn't do it. As always, our contestants are Josh Horst.
Hey.
Avery Baker.
Losers get punished.
And I'm your host, Max McCune. This week we have a featured guest, Jeff Nolan. Jeffrey, will you tell everyone a bit about yourself?
Yeah. I'm just here for a good time, baby. I'm the good time boy. And I'm feeling time. I couldn't think of something clever.
No,
so
thanks for doing a bit that was just as bad as my pretending to not know how to read your name bit. That was great on both of our parts.
Hell yeah.
All right, they can't all be winners. Just like this game. Before we start, let us say a prayer to our editor, Samantha. Saint Samantha, we ask you for guidance and thank you for your grace in the twilight of our decency and goodness. Amen.
Amen.
Now, today, for episode 15 of season 2, Jeffrey elected that we watch Thor, another goddamn Marvel movie. But before we struggle to find anything to discuss about this dead fish of a film, we have some business to attend to. Avery, what time is it?
Oh, Max, what fucking time is it? It's punishment time. It's punishment time.
Punishment time. I don't understand all the vitriol, but I'll just roll past it. Last week, Jeffrey won, but with winners come losers, and last week, Avery lost. And Avery, what do losers get?
Punished.
That is correct. Avery lost, and as punishment, I forgot about I love forgetting about him. It's like this is a segue, but my friend Vincent, shout out Vincent. I don't think you watch this, which makes you a bad friend. But when we were in high school, he would tell this story about how he was really depressed freshman year and he always wore this big coat. And he would, right when school ended, buy a Kit Kat and put it in his pocket. And his commute home was so long, he would forcibly make himself forget he'd bought a Kit Kat until he got home later that day, reached into his pocket, and found the candy bar. So he would manufacture the best part of his day every day by accidentally finding a candy bar. And that's how I feel when I forget about these punishments and get to see what Avery has to do. So, Avery, you have to sing. Thanks for listening, guys. You have to sing 32 bars of the Yellow Rose of Texas. And if you aren't showing Lone Star Pride, you have to do it again. Avery, are you ready to mess with Texas?
Yeehaw.
He stole her line. Great. Giddy up. Oh, shit.
Yes.
There's a yellow rose in Texas that I to see. It's love is fast, it's fun. It's a
Wait, hold on. Avery, I could hear nothing other than your voice.
oh.
I
Sorry, I'll
don't
start.
think she's actually strumming the guitar. Okay. Mm.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a yellow rose in Texas that I am gonna see. Nobody else could miss her, not half as much as me. She cried so when I left her, it like to broke my heart. And if I ever find her, we never more apart. She's the sweetest little rosebud that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You may talk about your Clementine and sing of Rosa. Yellow Rose of Texas is the only girl for me.
I can't.
I'd say sound quality alone. 10 out of 10.
I can't tell if the sound quality made it more or less funny. That was funny.
Josh
It
looks
made
a
it.
level of disappointed I've never
It
seen.
made it hard to. It made it hard to. It made it hard to evaluate the level of Lone Star Pride. How are we feeling about that, guys?
This is my great great grandmother's shirt.
Mm.
I'm a ninth generation Texan.
Are you really?
I really am.
I didn't even know it went back that far. That's
Oh,
great.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't Texas then,
No, I
but
know. It was,
we've lived there for that long. And this
that's
is one of her
crazy.
shirts from West Texas, where she was from.
Wow. All
And
right.
I wore a cowboy hat.
You did wear a cowboy hat.
So,
And you did not have to do the guitar. You added that. That was nice.
and
Yeah. I don't know.
And
I
I'm
mean, we're not
really
going to
good
take
at
away
singing.
points for the guitar. I don't know if we can add points for the
Yeah,
guitar.
that's a good point.
For the
That's a-
guitar we didn't hear at all.
yeah, the
I
guitar was
don't
kind
know.
of the guitar was kind of a shield, honestly. Well,
It was played really well. That's all you
Oh,
need.
was that
it was not.
was that 32 bars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to sing more? I'm happy to.
No,
I'll do
no, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
I think we got the gist.
I think we were good.
Oh,
All right. Well, that was,
okay.
it says, that was sensational. Great job, Avery. Well done.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
Let's move on. Before we hear what these three wrote, let's chat about the movie. On IMDb, the synopsis for Thor is the powerful but arrogant god Thor is cast out of Asgard to live amongst humans in Midgard, Earth, where he soon becomes one of their finest defenders. I'm sure we all have lots to say. 5 minutes is on the clock. Let's discuss. What up? How we feeling?
I didn't like it.
don't
I
like it.
didn't like this movie. I'm gonna go ahead and rank it. It was a 4 out of 10. There were moments that were like, wow, yeah, that's Marvel. And then there were moments that just made me feel numb. Numb for the quality of writing, numb for the quality of line delivery, just awful. Just awful.
Yeah,
I was
I'm just-
impressed with what Tom Hiddleston was able to do with that script. I would give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. I remember this being the first Marvel movie I saw where I went, that wasn't good. And I think Chris Hemsworth is really good as Thor in all the other movies. I'm not saying he's bad in this movie, but I think like instantly the other movies came out and I was like, oh, cool. Like he is good as Thor, but that movie sucked. And Tom Hiddleston is impressive. And I think the final fight in the town is fucking dumb. And I remember being in the theater and this holds up. I'm like, that's a stupid fight. The one scene I remember laughing at a lot when I was a kid, and I still laugh at it, is when he throws the coffee in the diner. I thought that was funny when he goes like more. I like that. But 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 too. I'm actually, I had the exact same reaction as Max, where this was the first one in the run of Marvel films where I watched it, and I was like, that just didn't
Yeah.
hit the same way
No.
as the others while we were ramping up towards Avengers. Um, One thing that always sticks out to me about this film is Chris Hemsworth's eyebrows. They didn't dye them in
Mhm.
this one. They didn't dye them darker, and it just looks crazy.
Yeah.
Weird.
Looking bad.
Weird.
Yeah, but
Not a good
this
movie. Not a good one.
movie's nothing.
Didn't who directed it? Wasn't it
Oh, it's Kenneth
it's
Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh directed it. And there's a lot of Dutch angles. There's a lot of Dutch angles in this movie.
A lot. Yeah.
It's odd.
Having watched as much of the Marvel oeuvre as Jeffrey has forced us at gunpoint to watch, the thing I do respect is how extreme the profit margins are.
Oh my God.
Like, it's crazy. They
This
are
movie was
letting us
cheap.
know
This was a
we
cheap
don't
movie.
care
Yeah.
what you think because you're gonna come in here and you're gonna sit in a little theater and you're gonna watch it because that's the type of hold we have over you guys. And a lot of us did. We all saw several Marvel movies in college together
I used
because
to
that's
love them.
what
I used to love them. I watched them
you
all.
did.
They're
Yeah,
not all bad. This one
they're
is
not
a
all
bad
bad.
one. This one's
And I
bad.
think
They're not all
like
bad.
as we contextualize the Marvel run, like it is hard to capture the feeling it felt like when everything was being released and we were ramping up to Avengers and then
Yeah.
Infinity War and then Endgame. And it's also such a crescendo that I have not given a fuck since then. I don't give it's crazy how much it's like I came and then I was like, this porn's not even that good, you know? This is my second sexual reference today, but whatever.
Max is going real blue with it
yeah.
today.
Yeah. Well, it
Um,
is like thinking back on it being like, I don't think I'd ever seen movies do that. Like the actual like shared universe. You're like, that's wild. That's so cool. And then they went too far with it, and I was like, okay, no, now we don't care anymore. But like Infinity War and Endgame rocked.
They were so sick. They were great.
oh yeah.
Cool. Well, boo, Kenneth, that wasn't a good movie. Thor, one of the worst of the just Marvel bunch we've had so far. Um, yeah,
Agree.
not a good one.
Ooh,
Boo.
When was this one made? I'm sorry. Was it like 2011 or 2012?
it was 2011.
2011, yeah.
Okay. Because I know we're watching them in like technically what's the chronological
Yeah.
order for the universe. I'm surprised this one's as bad as it is for the time that it was made.
I think it was definitely their like they also I think Thor is so big and powerful and there's so much lore and there's so much shit that they I think they just get away from themselves. They didn't really know how to handle it, you know? I think they don't ground it very well.
It was like too epic.
It's too cool. All right. Well, that's too boring a movie to give much more discussion time to. So, let's move on. Thanks, Jeffrey. That was a blast. Landed with a thud.
That's
Now
why
on
I've been
to
doing it.
the reviews. These three watched Thor, generated a name, age, and location for a character, and then wrote a movie review in their voice. Oh my God. You'll hear each of them read four main sections. One, character bios. Two, get to know you questions. Three, improvised responses. And four, the movie review. Everything except the improvised responses have been written for them beforehand. This is also the first time the contestants have seen each other's work, It's a cold read. They have no idea what they're about to say, and I have no idea which of them made what character and corresponding review. The writer is not necessarily the reader, and I have to guess who wrote what. They're trying to trick me because if I get them all wrong, I lose. But if I get even one right, then whichever one of them I score the lowest is the loser. No matter what, someone's getting shafted. There will always be a loser, and
Losers get
get
punished.
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 We'll start by getting to know each character with a structured interview, do some off-the-cuff Q&A as a group, and to finish off, we'll hear the reader's movie review. Our first reader is Jeffrey.
Ready to start?
He asked us to put these backgrounds up. Jeffrey, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Answer My Question. I'm your host, Ace McMahon, coming to you live from beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let's get this party started. The first question I have is for a young man by the name of Josh. Josh, how you doing?
Great, sir. Looking forward to being here.
Happy to hear it, son. Happy to hear it. Starting us off, answer me this. What is your favorite color?
Green.
And you are correct. 10 points on the board. A great start to a great game. Moving on down the line to you, young lady. Answer me this. What state do you live in?
Texas.
That is correct. What a smart young lady, and what an incredible start to an incredible game. And last but certainly least, we have our third contestant. All right, third contestant, answer me this. What temperature is it outside right now?
It is 1 degree Fahrenheit.
Ooh, so close, but so wrong. You answered in Chicago weather, but the correct answer is that it's 63 and cloudy here in sunny Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
That's why it's
shit.
called Answer My Question, not contestant number three's present circumstance.
Okay.
But no need to despair. It's still an early game with me, 36-year-old Ace McMahon, living in the always sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on the show titled
Answer
My
my
Question.
question.
All right. Well, okay. Now this is a fun little host repertoire we got going, Ace. No, you're good. Thank you. All right. Well, I'm down a point and ready to keep going. Ace, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Whoa there. Contestant number three. I'm starting to think you maybe don't get the rules here. Maybe he was dropped on his head as a child, or maybe he's just slow. We'll find out when we meet our contestants right after this commercial break. I'm not gonna let you fucking win. And we're back.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and meet our three lucky contestants. First up, we have Mr. Josh Horst with a respectable 10 points on the board. How you doing, Josh?
Great, sir. Looking forward to being here. I'm incredibly hard.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. What a good kid, huh? Moving right along, we have the lovely Avery Baker with another solid 10-point start. How are you, hun?
Fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the show.
That's what we like to hear. And finally, with an appalling negative 10 points, we have Wax My Poon. Oof, what a name. Bet you got pushed around in the schoolyard pretty hard with a name like that. So, Wax, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm also a host of a show, the show you're on right now. So it's fun to have you, and I've always wanted to
Okay, big guy. No need to prove you were in special ed, all right? We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors, yeah? Hey, you're a fucking embarrassment. You're a disgrace.
What's going on, Ace? Why?
And we're back. Why don't we start off with our second question?
What is the name of the God of Thunder?
Wow. Back at it again with Mr. Little Bus. I asked the questions, big guy. All right. Josh, what is the name of the God of Thunder?
Thor.
And bingo was his name-o. 10 more points. Avery, same question.
Tina.
Right again. Max, answer me this. Who, in 1903, was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
Um, Marie Curie.
Ooh, wrong answer, buddy. We were searching for Dr. Marie Curie. You piece of shit.
All right. Well, Ace, what is my current point total?
It's in the ground, buddy.
All right. Uh, Ace, how many feet are in a mile?
Hey, Wax, let's keep to focusing on your poon, yeah? All right.
Okay.
Josh, how many feet are in a mile?
Over 8.
Hey, that's an A plus, my guy. Not technically wrong. Avery, same question.
Think like 5,600 maybe.
You know what? Close enough. Way to go, champ.
Okay.
Hey, Max, Israel or Palestine?
That's crazy.
No
It's
wrong answers.
5,180.
Hey, we're gonna be back after a quick word. We're gonna be back after a quick word from our sponsors. All right. I hate you. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the Game Show Host
It's
Association.
fucked up.
Hey,
What?
look at me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Ace.
And we're back. All right. Now's the part of the show where I let the contestants ask the questions.
Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask?
Yeah, let's let him lead it.
Ace, how long have you been hosting this show for?
Hey, Avery, sweetheart. That's a great question. 17 years and counting. Made it my life's work. Had to leave a lot of people behind in order to get where I am today, but I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, there's no better company like money.
17? You started when you were 19?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like we got a math whiz over here. Bet you feel pretty good, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I got a question. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? I'll tell you what, fucking eating Max's ass.
That's crazy.
That's what it is.
It feels like it benefits me. Doesn't even feel like it
Not
fucking.
the way I do it.
With teeth.
All right. Ace, what did you think of the movie?
All right, Waxy. Final question. Do you think you're a real host?
Yes.
Wrong!
Okay.
I'll tell you what a game host is. A game show host is me, baby. When I step onto that stage, I'm not there for me. I'm there for the contestants, for the audience, for the spirit of fair competition and intellectual rigor. I am the steward of a tradition, a lineage of greats who understood that a game show is not about the glitzy gimmicks or the hollow sound of forced laughter. It's about creating moments that matter. Moments where dreams are realized or shattered under the weight of trivia and timing. But this charlatan has turned it into a clown show. He has no respect for the rules of the game, literal or metaphorical. You're a vaudevillian, a snake oil salesman. I've watched legends command the stage with dignity, poise, and an understanding that they were custodians of something greater than themselves. He is the antithesis of that. You lose. You always lose.
That was fucking brutal. That was pretty hurtful. Well, what did everyone think of our first character, Ace? I'm gonna tell you, didn't like him. Not a fan. Felt pretty personally attacked, and I resent that Josh was about to say he was a chill guy.
Can I
Well,
say
let's
now?
let him.
I think it was a pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he was. Okay, you were right, Max. I liked that Ace really kind of called it like he saw it.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck you too.
I thought he was doing his best.
He's a bad host. Bad host.
Oh my gosh, why would you say that about him?
Doesn't
I
always
think a great
Dude,
host
that's
wouldn't
so
insult
fucking
their guests,
mean.
bad
actually.
host.
That's
Fuck
what I
Ace.
think. A great host wouldn't really insult their guests.
No, I didn't
Unless
say
they
Wow.
really deserved it.
bad host. All right. Well, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Jeffrey. Listeners, what do you think? Comment below. We'll see. Our next reader is Avery. Would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
Yeah, my name is Angie Cohen. I am 48 years old. I live in Santa Fe, and the title of my review is My Days with Chrissy.
Angie, all right. Nice to meet you. Angie, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Angie. It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stop smoking.
Good for you.
Anyway, I'm Angie. My friends call me Ange. What are your names? What are your names?
Well,
Oh, sorry, I'm so trying to stop smoking.
Yeah. Good for you. I'm
Yeah.
Max Hume, the
Yeah,
host.
well, it's nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm a hairdresser. I did Thor's hair for the movie Thor. Me and Chris, I call him Chrissy. Yeah, me and Chrissy, we got along great, just talking while I did his hair. But I gotta tell you, I had a lot of big shot Hollywood gossip, okay, doing his hair. For instance, did you know he's Australian?
I think I may have heard that rumor. Did he confirm it?
My advice, never quit smoking. It's hard, okay? I'm
Yeah.
only doing it for my kid. God rest him. He's napping right now.
Oh.
He's been having trouble sleeping lately ever since his father died. God rest him. But I need some more gum.
Wow. Yeah, it seems like it's not that easy to quit smoking. Good for you, though. I'm glad it's going well.
Anyways,
yeah.
me and Chrissy, we were best friends, okay? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, give me a minute here. I'm trying to stop smoking.
Okay. That's a lot of gum you got in your mouth there, Ange. You okay?
I'm just stopping smoking.
Oh, okay, cool. Angie, what is your favorite cocktail?
Sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I haven't had a drink in years. Okay, here's another hot piece of Hollywood goss. Okay, Chrissy didn't drink while he was Thor because he was working out every day. Every day. Can you believe that?
That's crazy. He looked great. That's awesome.
Oh, one sec. My roommate Trish is back. I gotta say hi. I'm putting you on mute. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of gum.
Hey, Trish. Yeah, hi. No, I'm doing the thing for Thor. Oh, yeah, they asked me because I know all about Chrissy's life because I was his hairdresser. Yeah, they're nice. It's going well. Yeah, they're cute. But I think they're gay with each other. Yeah. Okay. Well, why else would it be called Gaslight Gay Show? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hon, I'll see you around.
Oh, you all back, Ange? Were you done talking?
Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't mute you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to quit smoking.
Okay. Just so you know, it is Gaslight Game Show, not Gay Show. Just so you know.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay. All right. On to the next question, Ange. If you lived 500 years ago, what would your profession be?
Hairdresser.
Same as now? All right. Does anyone else have any questions they would like to ask Angie?
Yeah, Angie, how did your husband die?
Thank you for asking that question. Oh, good. First of all, he wasn't my husband. He was my son's father. Okay. Well, you see, he was a smoker all his life, right? 2, 3, 4 packs a day, every day, non-stop. And then one day, he got hit by a motorcycle. Tragic.
Okay. Josh, you got a question?
Yeah. First off, you guys, we're all in love with each other. We're all gay.
Thanks.
And I support that. I'm in hair. I'm in Hollywood. I love that. Yeah.
Since you're in hair, based off of our haircuts, who do you think plays what role in our relationship?
Okay. So I learned about some of this from the other Chrissy Teigen. And here's what I know. Blonde, curly, classic bottom. Okay. I mean, he's taking it from the front and taking it from the back. Okay. Sometimes 2 from the back. If the situation calls for it. Okay. Black hair, He's what they call a merce, like a man. He's a purse for a man.
Oh,
He keeps it switched up. Like you never know what he has in his purse. Like in my purse, I got a glove and I got a whole shit ton of gum. Okay, that's fine. But he also can put things inside of himself. And then the one that asked the question, I think when you're involved, it's probably aggressive and violent based on the hair, but also likely they're asking for it. I'll say it. Everyone's thinking it. Good question, sweetheart.
oh, well, that was pretty in depth. Thank you. I'm not
You're
sure.
welcome.
Not sure how I feel about that one, but we'll move right along. Angie, what did you think of the movie?
Mm-hmm. Great movie. Yeah. He's got great hair. Great hair. Oh my Chrissy. Yeah, I miss him. What a sweetheart. Sorry, I'm trying to quit smoking.
Quit smoking. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a juicy piece of Hollywood gossip I got from Chris. Did you know he got a brother? He told me that.
He's got a brother. There's another Hemsworth.
He's got a brother.
Oh my God. What's his name?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Okay. That's
Chrissy. Another thing about him. He carried a loaded gun on him every day we were on set. Okay? He kept his finger on the trigger while I did his hair. Hey, whatever you gotta do to keep in character, right? Showbiz. You never know.
to get in character, to get.
Oh, sorry, hon. I don't really care what you're about to say because I'm all out of gum. So I gotta get some more if I'm gonna quit smoking. You know what? This was a hoot. I had a great time. You three have fun with each other, okay? Use protection, all right? All right, I love you. Mwah. Kisses, okay?
That was great. Thank you. Kisses. Thanks, Angie. Oh, that was sweet. I liked Angie. She was much more likable than fucking Ace. Fuck Ace. I liked Angie. Angie was cool.
She was pretty chill.
Yeah.
It was fun.
She was fun. I would hang out with Angie. She's good. That was a lot of gum, Avery. How you feeling?
Fresh.
That was great. I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel clean.
Lower jaw. Nice. Well, that brings it. Oh, I gotta guess who wrote that one. I'm gonna guess Avery. Am I just guessing who read theirs right now? That's not very creative of me. Our last reader is Josh. Josh, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
It's a me, Mjolnir. I am a hammer that has lived for millennia, and I live within the sweating, calloused grasp of the Asgardian prince. The title of my review is I Wait for My King.
Wow. All right, Mjolnir. I didn't expect that to be how you sound. Mjolnir, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Let's go. I am the vassal of the god of thunder, Thor. I swing pendulous at his hip, crashing against his noble backside and the family jewels as he strides through the hallowed halls of Asgard. I'm his truest partner, his most beloved tool, one that will allow him to use and abuse me however he wishes. It's no magical leash that brings me back to him whenever he calls, but rather a deep yearning desire for the inanimate ecstasy that explodes within my pommel and shaft when I jackhammer back into his grasping palm. When he grips me, an ethereal, spiritual, crashing wave of love washes over me, and I am left cold and begging for more.
Wow. I never really read into this part of the movies. I'm glad to get this insight. Mjolnir, what is your favorite of the five senses?
I have no eyes to see, no ears to hear. I live by the sensation of a touch alone. I feel my stardust core ride in delight whenever his capable hands grasp my throbbing, trembling shaft. His fingers a mere breath away from my weighty stone. I have only ever known the touch of these mighty hands, them and the limp bodies of his enemies that I plow through on the way back to his palm. When my leather pommel explodes into his hand, I feel full.
Wow. All right. Mjolnir, you sound very passionate. What would you do for love?
I would shatter the skulls of my master's enemies, leaving only the keening wails of their wife and children as evidence of their lives. I would paint myself red as I splashed their wives across the walls, leaving their orphan children to die from neglect. I would destroy the generational wealth of their homes brick by brick, leaving the aforementioned orphan children to freeze in the cold before jumping back to cleanse the people from this earth. Also, that I might fly back to remount myself again upon his fingers.
Wow. Okay, that turned pretty violent, Mjolnir, but no one can no one can say you're not passionate. Does anyone else have any questions they'd like to ask?
Yeah. What is your origin story? How did you become the hammer that you are today?
I am a beacon of a destruction. A star, it collapsed, and then a giant gnome man, he turned it into a giant hammer and he gave it to Thor. Thor had to pay from him, pay with Asgardian gold to get it, to get me, and then to put me onto a handle that he found on, and the handle wasn't anything special. It wasn't a part of the hammer to begin with. Only the hammer, but now the handle is a part of me, and then it's attached to the hammer. Wahoo!
Okay, thank you.
Mjolnir, what does your brother do for work?
My brother is a crowbar named Luigi Olnir, and he spends much of his time trying to stop a giant lizard man named Olnir from capturing Olnir from the castle. He does a lot of the work for our family. Truly, I'm the black sheep of the group because I went off to go and help Thor, and I'm used by him to kill many men. But Luigi Olner here does a lot of the work as the crowbar, prying open the Olner skulls and pulling out Peach Olner and making sure she's safe and fighting mushrooms across a land filled with a sewage system that he works on because he works as a plumber.
He's fucking tweaking.
The head bobbing was crazy. Um, all right. Well, Marion, I don't even know how to say it. What did you think of the movie?
It's a me, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Yeah.
I have been away from my pleasure giver for too long during his exile to the lower plane, but I long for him as the emptiness inside me grows and my insides yearn for his tingling. Once it comes, our reunion will be shattering, causing mortals and the demigods alike to quake at the might of our recoupling. But alas, I must wait for him to. Oh. I feel him. I feel his pull. Here I go.
Wow. That was a lot. That's a passionate guy right there. Well, he's busting in Thor's hand as he wanted to go. What did everyone think of our third character, Mjolnir?
I don't want to overuse this, but I think it's something Josh does a lot. Pretty chill dude.
Pretty chill, dude.
Yeah.
He was exotic in a way that I wasn't expecting him to be.
Yeah, I didn't really expect that either.
The accent felt more
The weird
from Europe, but
The accent felt a little more southern than I thought.
The weird
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Mjolnir thing together was an interesting bit. I'm curious. Well, I'm not feeling great because I don't know who wrote any of them. I don't feel even a tad confident in any guess. So, Josh, placeholder guess. All right, cool. Well, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now that we've heard all the reviews, let's hear everyone's fuck, marry, kill rankings for the three characters we've been introduced to. Dear listener, don't worry. If there are children, we immediately kill them. All children must die, but no children this time. It was a pretty slam dunk at the beginning for me, kill Ace, marry Angie, and I just assumed I was going to fuck the third one, but I don't know how much I want to fuck Mjolnir. But I'm still gonna say fuck him. Fuck him. He's got his own way of doing things, it seems, and he's pretty passionate. And then I liked Angie. I'd marry Angie. She was great. And then kill Ace. Fuck Ace.
Um, I am going to marry Ace because I think his
Fuck you.
problem was mostly with you, and he
Fuck you.
probably has a pretty good, like, he's been doing this for 17 years, so stable.
Fuck you.
I am going to fuck Angie. I'm gonna make love to Angie. She deserves that. And then I am going to kill Mjolnir. I'm not sure I'm capable of it, but I'm gonna give it my darndest.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Avery's exactly right. Yeah, I'm going to marry Ace because he seems cool and professional. And I like that. I'm gonna fuck Angie. I'm gonna make love to Angie.
I think that's the
And I'm
right.
gonna kill Mjolnir kind of just because I don't really know what to do with him.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Max. I think that, the barbecues at Ace's house probably aren't going to involve you, but I'm going to marry Ace because he's probably got some decent money from being a game show host. And I'm going to join Avery and Jeffrey in our triple team, making love to triple team. Is that we're all going to make love at the
No,
same
yeah, no,
time.
it's the right terminology.
Angie,
Yeah.
yeah. Just the power of three fully grown adults just making her feel great. And then I gotta kill Mjolnir because I don't know what I could get out of that.
I don't
I
know.
think if we were to fuck, I think it would be pretty centered on Mjolnir's pleasure, which as a
That's
partner, I don't love that I'm getting nothing out of it. Like I'm glad that he's getting something, but I kind of want something
well,
to.
the handle. I mean, the handle. Like
You can use
I
the
think
handle.
there are stimulative properties that
I guess that's fair.
we could tap into with the
I
handle.
just
That's what
don't
I
think I
mean.
could do the voice. I think the voice
The
would
voice is
like,
bad.
Do we hear the voice, or is the voice?
I think it's only connected if you're really inside the.
Yeah, I don't know if we hear the voice. I feel like the voice might just be
So it's really just fucking a large hammer
yeah,
that you probably
a
can't
large
move.
hammer that you're
I
just banking
think
on having a soul.
Yeah, I think none of us are worthy, so we're gonna be sitting on that hammer handle. All right. Well, now before we officially learn who wrote what, I have to blindly rate the writing and reading we've enjoyed. The scoring categories are, as always, 5 points for the funniest written review, which review made you laugh the most. 4 points for the best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively. 3 points for the best performance, which contestant really brought their character to life. 2 points for the best improvised response, which contestant gave the best improvised response, and 1 point for the best improvised question, which contestant asked the best improvised question. Best improvised question, I liked Josh's hair to gay type question. And best improvised response was Avery's response to that. That was great. And her previous answer, the smoking and then motorcycle, great bit. 3 points for the best performance. I truly believed Angie Cohen was here, given that's Avery for Angie Cohen. 4 points for the best written review. I'm going to give to Angie Cohen. And then 5 points for the funniest I'm giving to Ace, is where my points are going. So, now tally up your points so far, and now I have to guess who wrote each review, and this is my least favorite part. Contestants, ready your whiteboards to record your score. If I fail to guess the correct writer, the contestant author gets a point, but if I do find them out, they lose a point. If I fail to guess any of the three, I lose. If there's a tie, the contestant with the higher scored point category wins, and if I, the host, fail to win or lose for 4 straight games, I automatically lose that game, so I really want to get these right.
This game.
Is that this game?
That's
that's
this
this
game.
game.
So
Godspeed, brother.
if I get any wrong, I lose.
Yeah. You got it though, dog.
You want some music?
No,
I have a guitar.
no, stop. I think I think
Take your time. It's okay.
I think Jeffrey wrote Ace. I think Avery wrote. I think everyone wrote their own. I think everyone wrote their own. Fuck. Jeffrey fucked his up. Why would I guess that Jeffrey wrote his own? All right. Who really wrote Ace?
I did.
Fuck. Who? Who really wrote? Whoever the fucking Who really wrote Angie?
I did.
Nice. Okay. And Jeffrey wrote Mjolnir.
Yep. If it makes you feel better, you didn't lose by default. You lost again of your own free
On
will.
volition.
If that makes you feel any better,
It
the rules
doesn't.
of the
It
game still
doesn't.
haven't clicked in yet.
In part, it makes me feel worse because I'm like I double lost, but it makes me feel a little better because I'm hoping that my like statistically like the time I would have lost just got doubled up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, I'm in a bad mood. That means oh, sorry, everyone. I don't give a fuck. Oh, hold your whiteboards up with your score. Avery 11. That's huge.
Avery, hell yeah.
That's huge. That's a good way to break your streak. All right. Well, that means Avery won and I lost. Well done, everyone, but me. Damn. Not only do I have Ace come in and call me a bad host, but then I lose the game. Unfortunately, for each member of the game show, we've compiled tailor-made punishments. We'll review our list and find something truly awful for them to do. And since I lost, I'm going to put myself on mute so they can take a minute to discuss what will be done with me.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Max.
Is that the one you're going? That's so fucking stupid.
Max, you have to wear Sorry. You have to wear grills for an entire
Oh,
That's so fucking stupid. It's gonna be uncomfortable. I talk so much, it's gonna be so hard to talk. And I'm gonna look fucking dumb, inappropriate if it's stupid.
Hey, dude, at least you're gonna look
Dog,
cool.
you're gonna look cool as hell. You're not
I'm gonna
gonna
look
pick up at
sick.
all.
Now I have to go get some grills. Fuck.
Yeah,
Um,
you do.
Um, fuck, dude, I was at a party once in college when I was back in Chicago, like way in the south suburbs. All these guys kept talking about this girl. They were really excited to show up, and she showed up, and it was this like, like fucking white girl who wore like, like she could take them out, and she wore them the whole night, and she sounded so stupid, and I'm gonna sound like that. Like she sounded and looked so dumb. Oh, fuck. And the whole time I went, she's stupid. And now I'm gonna have to look like that. All right. Well, thanks, guys. That's a blast. Well, that leaves us with one final matter, and it's learning what movie we'll be watching next week. The winner, Avery, has the honor of choosing the next week's movie. So please enlighten us with your selection.
We're watching 9 to 5.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
It's Dolly Parton's birthday. Happy birthday,
not?
Dolly. I've actually never seen it. That's great. Fuck yeah.
It's a fun one. I really think you're gonna like it.
I'm excited for that one. That's my favorite Marvel movie. Well, can't wait for 9 to 5. That'll be fun. To our audience, please feel free to watch along with us. How do we feel about this upcoming film? I'm
excited.
I
It's
literally
not a
just,
Marvel movie.
I literally just asked that. So, listen, everyone. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, and he's never heard of our show. So please tell a friend about us. Watch Gaslight Gameshow on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, and support us on our other platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Patreon. We'll be coming out with a new episode every week, and we'd love to hear from all of you. Comment, reach out, be loud, annoying. We love that. If you comment something funny on any of our social media posts, we'll read it on the episode. And if you like pina coladas, all right, throw me a bone. That was funny. Okay, come on. Tune in soon for more torture. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
God, Josh just embarrassed the fuck out of me.
We embarrassed you.
I read
Crazy
the
thing.
script. I read the script. Cut that. I don't want people to know there's a script. I've mentioned it one every 3 episodes for the past 30 episodes. But I don't want people to know there's a script. I come up with all this off the top of my head.